returning from a night off to discover a buffet's exploded in my kitchen.
Oh, admit it. You jump at the chance to clear everything out and give it all a deep clean.
Well, yeah, just as I'm guessing that Charity jumped at the chance to... Absolutely no help whatsoever.
Well, the last thing that I remember is thinking, Eric has gorgeous eyes. But she's gone away before then.
What?
I don't know. But somewhere, someone's waking up with a sore head and an empty wallet.
Oh, not waking up at all. Sorry, that's a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
But you're right. Guess we're all murder suspects now. Anyway, it's my bad too, really, for leaving a mess.
Well,
Rum, sherry, gin, this weird little pink drink.
yes, which brings us to this.
Oh, Marlon, no, I am so sorry. But you have no idea how hilarious it was at the time. We totally did Finn proud.
Well then.
So where'd you get to last night? Just some dive in town. Come in. Oh, you had to rifle through my undies again?
We need to know more about where you were the day your mother died.
I think I could give up bacon. I'd suffer badly without a burger.
Wow, you've really bonded with the pigs then.
We shared a bed of straw. It's a new level of commitment.
Yeah, it's a new level of ripeness.
So where are you staying tonight?
Don't know.
Has Moira named the baby yet? And what about calling it Fred? Little Fred Dingle with a flat cap.
Bye.
Well, you're going to regret that when she calls him Gerald. Not that Gerald isn't a great name.
Legendary. I'll catch you both later, yeah?
First, Dad feeds into the pigs, and then I insult him in the street. It's a good job you don't fancy him. But listen, what you said yesterday, it goes no further. And if you ever want to talk...
Thanks.
That Jerry's like Usain Bolt when he owes you money.
Yeah, he doesn't actually owe you money for that missing vodka. I do. I stole it. Sorry.
What have I said? Bad influence on Gabby.
I'll pay you back.
That's not the point. You lied. Doug sacked that daft lad because of it.
Well, you could unsack him.
Oh, yeah, just like that. It's all easy come, easy go, willy-nilly with you lot, isn't it?
B&B, after school, be there.
Why?
Because you need punishing and I'm feeling sadistic.
I understand there was a lot of bad blood between your mother and Moira Dingle.
On and off, I suppose, yeah.
And what made things come to a head?
Because Mum had lost it.
In which way?
Well, since Dad died, she'd gone a bit... religious. I started getting judgmental.
With you?
With everyone.
Did she upset anyone in particular?
No, it made people love her even more. Oh, sorry, did I say love? I meant...
And how do you feel about her now, Ross? OK. So you both went your separate ways to search, and nobody saw either of you?
No. Which is lucky, because I was shoving her off a bridge. Is that what you're after?
No, just the facts.
Fact. There's only one. My mum was ill. Up here. She killed Dad, burnt a barn, shot my baby brother, stole a kid. Then she topped herself.
It's looking like there's a lot more to it than just that, Mr. Barton.
Because you've got evidence of what?
The pathologist report suggests your mother was in a struggle with someone shortly before she died.
Ow, 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 ow!
It's only me.
Well, I can see that, you lanky lunatic. There's a murderer out there and you're... Well, what exactly are you doing?
Wait, Friday the 13th. And, well, I found this in the attic when Paddy moved in and I thought it might cheer you up.
Well, I'm sure the police will think you're hilarious.
Yeah, actually, they're parked outside the barns again.
Don't have a chance to breathe, eh? It's really cold, I do.
Did the lads, well, enjoy last night?
They didn't come.
What, neither of them? that not look a bit odd to that lot?
Why should it? Not everyone wants to party when their little brother's just died.
Yeah, no, sorry, no, I'm not saying...
Right, what next?
Hey, Butty! Methinks them superhero cocktails might be losing their special powers a tad, so...
The bread rolls in the freezer?
Yep. Oh, or, there's some French stick in here, if you don't mind giving your jaw a workout.
Beach jogging.
Hello?
Yo, Padster. You come to join the party?
No, I was after Marlon, actually, because I'd lost my door key. Well, when I say I've lost my door key... Yeah, no, that's what I mean, I've lost my door key. I thought you meant to be worming. And why are you wearing a cape?
It's her worming cape.
She's being daft. No, I just called by to tell Charity that we've all decided to wear capes again today in memory of Finn.
That's very touching.
Good. Okay. Right. Well, I'll see you at work then. Bye.
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 Oh, come on. 200 quid less for a super-duper customer like me. Right, fine then. I'll take my loyalty elsewhere.
Look, I get that you hate Priya, OK? But the Sharmas are a good deal and we need that order tomorrow.
I'll sort it, all right? And I thought you'd be a bit more understanding, you know, being a woman of principle.
Oh, is this coming from the same woman of principle that had an affair with my husband? Twice.
It's in hand.
Yeah, well, let's hope so, because I've already told the bride that she can't have a llama at the venue. If she can't have this either, then she'll walk.
Pat Ramsden's.
Oh, bankrupt.
OK. Reynolds.
No, not bespoke enough. Why don't you just look under S? Oh, hi. Oh, please say that one of those is for me. You star.
So how's liberated Layla this morning?
Oh, repenting.
Well, that's my forte. Now, what would you say to a rerun of yesterday?
What, you want to go to another funeral?
Well, no, I was thinking more about the pub part.
Another time.
I thought we had fun.
Yeah, we did. But Charity had more fun, constantly sniping at us.
We can't let her bile stop us from being happy.
Yeah, but maybe we could wait till she's moved on to her next victim. Thanks for this.
It is... heads.
It was tails. Get in there.
Look, I've still got the injuries from last time, look.
Pink kitten.
It's a killer.
Maybe I should tip off the bobbies.
Paddy Kirk.
Honey me.
The cavalry. Please, would you give Trixie her antibiotic? I will give you a whole £20.
Sorry, but I've not wormed Thompson's heard yet. How was Johnny this morning?
Yeah, he was great. He had a jam fight with Leo, and he still managed to look a whole lot better than you do. Hope you behaved yourself last night, young lady.
What have you told her?
About what?
About me being at the pub.
I haven't even mentioned the worming cape. In fact, I haven't mentioned anything about anything. Should I have?
No.
Sorry, apologies if I'm conclusion jumping, but was it not like a weird vibe between you and Charity?
Probably.
Right. Why? She's not got you into anything dodgy, has she?
No.
Well, please don't tell me your dirty dad's been at her again.
Not him, no.
Well, not you. You and Charity?
Oh, pack it in, Paddy. It was just a fumble.
Oh.
End of.
Shut. Right.
OK, so we'll be in touch. And if anything else springs to mind,
We'll say.
Listen, winding them up's comedy, but it won't change what really happened, will it?
We know what happened. She jumped. Game over.
Yeah? So why did I see you last night? Setting fire to Mum's stuff. The same stuff the police have just been looking for. How come you had it, eh?
So you followed me?
Yeah. And it looks like I had good reason. So where'd you get Mum's bag? Where?
I found it. When I was out looking for it, I saw someone on the viaduct. I knew it were her.
What? You didn't see anyone with her?
No, and by the time I got any nearer, she'd jumped.
So you just walked away?
I'd just lost Finn. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. She was dead. I could see that. Her eyes were open, but she was gone.
Why'd you take her back?
Because she's our mum. It's her stuff. I saw it as I ran back to the car and I just grabbed it. My head was all over the place, Pete.
I'm sorry, mate. But I just don't get this.
I knew the police would throw it in a storeroom like it meant naught to no one, and I couldn't handle it.
But then you went and burnt it.
Because the coppers have decided it's now murder. I freaked.
Why?
Because it's evidence now, innit? If the police knew I'd lied about seeing her, they would have never let up. This proves I was there.
And it proves that you lied.
I can't even begin to imagine what Pete's going through.
Bad timing.
Not at all. But I wasn't expecting to see you here today. Or, well, ever, really. Given your grand declaration yesterday.
Yeah, well, it was an emotional day with Finn and cocktails and everything, so maybe I did overstep the mark. As for the wedding favours, is the order ready?
You cancelled. But luckily, it's still good to go.
Efficient as ever. I'll go and get them. Thank you.
So now that we're back to business as usual, does that mean that the olive branch extends to Priya?
I still stand by some of the things I said yesterday.
Right, but conveniently not the bit about ending your contract.
I already said I might have gone a bit far on that part.
Which is fine, because everybody makes mistakes.
Stop it. Jay, OK? You just stop it.
Jay.
Do you know what? He's right. Everyone makes mistakes, and I made a mistake coming here thinking that I could pee all over my principles for some poxy bonbons.
Your order.
Stick it.
Nice one, Jay.
I was in shock. I'm sorry if seeing my dead mum laid on the floor stopped me from thinking straight, Pete.
I think you knew exactly what you were doing.
Hang on. If anyone's been running scared, it's you. Going round desperately trying to pin this on anyone you can.
So what proof you got against me?
Maybe the fact that you left me for dead in a shallow grave.
Just like you shot Robert. If this is to prove who the biggest psycho is, then you win.
But if it's to prove that we're both capable of murder, then it's a draw.
Come in, Paddy.
I'm sorry, I...
Recoiled in horror?
Are you in charity?
What? Drunken, ill-advised fumble.
I was going to say an item, which is insane, obviously.
Yeah, which I am.
No.
Whoa. You said it yourself. Ugh. And you're right. I mean, charity. The conniving, swindling, bed-hopping woman.
Well, you know the woman bit, that's her best quality.
We got locked in the cellar and we drank a lot. And then we kissed, but that's all.
Normal day, then.
Unless she decides otherwise. Oh, Paddy, I am such an idiot. I mean, look how she tormented my dad.
Well, then she needs to know. You don't mess with the Ness.
He's been fed.
Oh, wind, no doubt. Oh, yes. Crabby like Daddy, aren't we? Whoa. There we are.
Martin, I don't think he's fit enough to go out later. Should maybe wait a couple of more days.
Oh, there we are. You see, that's all right. Hey, I'll tell you something about your daddy. Your daddy was eyeing up the pub barmaid at 3 days old. Yes, he was. So I reckon a first trip to the Woolies in your birthright. And it wouldn't do you any harm either.
Mrs. Dingle, D.S. Benton, we met at the hospital. This is DC Wilson.
I've seen the papers. Come in.
I've been going over the statement you gave us after the fire. I was hoping you might be able to add to it.
Are you kidding? My mind's mushier now than ever.
Yeah, having been near fried alive by a raving loony.
So, we've established that Emma tried to attack you before the fire and then abduct your little boy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And that was some grudge she had.
I made a mistake years ago with her husband. She hated me.
And did you hate her?
I was worried for her. She was unstable.
So an unstable woman who just attacked you and then stole your newborn son. You must have been terrified.
Yeah, I was. I didn't know what she might do.
So you went after her.
If you're accusing her of anything, the only thing she's guilty of is being a good mother.
My daughter died last year. So when Emma took my son, I knew I had to do everything I could to protect him. So I went looking for her.
Can I have a word? 4 down, 6 letters. To awaken.
Arouse? Providing it's your best mate's fella, yeah?
Oi, watch what you're saying.
Just leave it, Jay. Arouse. Yes, arouse. Sorry, what were you saying?
Or maybe in private, yeah. Sounds exciting. However, you might have to hold that thought because I'm flying solo, and as you know, I only have one pair of hands. Frankie, baby, you want to top up?
Broad beans or onions?
Broad beans.
Do you ever have any bother with pigeons?
Well, not generally, no.
Then a spring cabbage might do well.
You'll be needing these.
I know today's unlucky for some, but...
Out here helping Doug while he bleats on about his athlete's foot. It'll break you.
I'm not a bleater.
Does them good anyway. Bit of bleating makes them more bushy.
Thinking I might have found myself a wingman here.
I don't like heights.
For gardening.
Oh, I'm a Whitedale Detention Centre's Alan Titchmarsh, me. Wasn't all weed either.
Weed. Part of the course, lad.
So, where do we start?
There's a toilet blocked in room 3. Jerry'll point you towards the plunger.
I thought I was out here.
Do you know the difference between chitting and dibbing?
No.
In that case, there's been a job swap. No point in wasting his green fingers down a U-bend, is it, Diane? Hey?
Indeed there isn't.
Thank you for not blabbing about me being stupid. I owe you for that.
Oh, you don't. Got my job back, got a free bed, limited broad beans on the horizon. Life's good.
Saw the police at the garage.
Wasting the time.
Hey, deny. Unless the bawling bundle of evidence is right under your nose.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Amazingly.
Can I hold him?
Well, he's just settled, sorry. But yeah.
And he certainly didn't like the coppers coming round earlier.
What did the police want?
Blood, you'd think, by the way they were going at her. Where were you, what time, who with? I mean, her baby brain is shot. But old Columbo's adamant she'll plug the gaps. You know, you should ask her. You might remember something she doesn't.
I'm busy.
He does care.
I don't.
Right, about last night. Hey, listen, it's fine. Whiskey's on the house, yeah?
I meant the, you know.
Oh, yes! Our little tongue twister. Quite the seductress you, aren't you?
No! It was a massive, monumental, ridiculous mistake, and it won't be happening again.
Whoa, buttercup, chill your boots. Hey, way better snug than your dad.
So you're going to use this against me, like you did him?
Well, there's nothing to use, unfortunately. You know, the best thing for a hangover cure?
No.
Do you want to come upstairs and find out?
What? No harm response?
I'll pack it in. Listen, I want to believe you.
Oh, cheers.
But you went after Mum.
So did you.
Next thing, she turns up dead. You're burning evidence and making out that she killed herself. I know you're not telling the truth, but if I don't believe you didn't push her, then who will?
Look, I get what you're trying to do, but you were not going to pin this on me. You're forgetting that we both had reasons that night, and you don't have an alibi either.
And who knows what to think, eh? But I'm not the one sneaking round trying to cover my tracks, am I?
Oh, so you don't believe me, so what? What's your next move then, our kid? Cop shop's that way, mate.
The 50th birthday celebration for Adam and Pete comes to an abrupt end when a surprise visitor crashes the party. It's brand new Cold Feet here on ITV at 9. Next though, we're in Coronation Street.